You won't believe what goes on behind the Hollywood cameras in today's video. We'll reveal 10 famous actors and their unexpected behind-the-scenes moments. From drenched in sweat scenes and heavy costumes to hilarious situations that had the entire crew laughing, from Tom Hardy to Emma Stone, each story will leave you amazed and laughing out loud. Don't forget to like, comment on your favorite actor, hit the notification bell, and subscribe so you don't miss the next batch of fascinating Hollywood secrets.
Family, I love you so much. Thank you for everything. And to Doug Wall, and to Holly and Michelle and Craig and PJ and Greta and Bob.
Tom Hardy has always been renowned for his absolute dedication to his roles. But few realize that the behind-the-scenes of his action scenes is a serious test of both endurance and dealing with body odor. On sets like Mad Max, Fury Road, and Venom.
We sat and we talked about a lot of other stuff, and then I made him a brace, and then that was it. We were done. And then he phoned my agent, and he said that
he had to constantly move, run, and wrestle under blazing sunlight or intense studio lights. Sweat drenched him from head to toe. Yet Hardy maintained full immersion in his character. He revealed that sometimes he relied on small tricks, like peppermint oil, to manage odors while keeping his energy up for scenes that lasted for hours. Behind the scenes. There were plenty of hilarious moments the costume and makeup teams had to constantly wash and dry outfits between takes, while Tom joked with co-stars that he had just left a mini sweat pool. These everyday details show that the power you see on screen doesn't come just from acting skills, it also stems from Tom Hardy's incredible endurance, patience, and unmatched professionalism. No one could imagine the physical pressure Jennifer Lawrence faced while filming The Hunger Games. She was constantly running, climbing, and fighting, all while wearing a tight combat outfit that made sweat build up quickly. Jennifer once shared that the smell of sweat would sometimes fill the entire set, prompting the crew to crank up powerful fans and joke around with each other. To cope, she would frequently dab off sweat, spray a bit of light fragrance, and change costumes between takes. These everyday moments make the scenes feel relatable and funny, while also showing audiences that even A-list stars face the challenges of being human.
Josh and I have a really hard time acting together, is when we have.
The makeup and costume teams are always on standby, managing body odor and ensuring the shoots run smoothly, proving that professionalism isn't just on screen, it's in every little detail behind the scenes. A day on set with Dwayne Johnson isn't just about epic action scenes, it's also a test of endurance against sweat and body odor. On films like Fast and Furious and Jumanji, he's constantly moving for hours, leaving his body drenched in sweat. Johnson once shared that, even after showering, the scent from long shooting sessions would linger on his clothes and skin, prompting the crew to keep fans running non-stop. Co-stars would joke that The Rock's smell is his signature on set.
Just great liberty to go, because we knew that audiences are gonna love, like this Butch and Sundance kind of relationship.
To keep the action rolling, Johnson relies on dry shampoo, quick-dry clothing, and little tricks to temporarily manage odors. These funny behind-the-scenes stories not only bring laughs to the crew, but also showcase his dedication. The Rock doesn't just deliver incredible performances on screen, he endures everyday challenges to create dynamic and authentic scenes.
To look past the Justice League, they saw Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman. Justice League, and I love Superman.
Yep.
But I always felt that, if you look past that.
If you found these stories entertaining, hit like. Share your thoughts in the comments. Ring the notification bell. And subscribe now to uncover more never-before-revealed Hollywood behind-the-scenes secrets you're sure to be amazed by what's coming next. In his Marvel scenes, Chris Hemsworth not only faces intense combat, but also battles sweat and extreme heat. The heavy armor and continuous shoots under hot lights made him sweat non-stop, soaking through his costume and adding an extra layer of challenge to each take. Hemsworth had to constantly dab off sweat, coordinate with the costume team for quick outfit changes between takes, and stay mentally relaxed throughout the action.
We've both, this is the first time we've ever been to the Met Gala. And so it's fun. It sounds like a really fun night. Everyone I've spoken to says it's a great night.
The behind-the-scenes moments were just as entertaining. Other actors had to stand around giant fans to fight the heat and lingering odors. Chris often recounted these stories with his signature humor, making the crew burst out laughing. It highlights Hemsworth's endurance, sense of humor, and professionalism, while also showing audiences that bringing dynamic scenes to life requires actors to overcome very human challenges, not just rely on what appears on screen. Gal Gadot in Wonder Woman once shared that wearing the heavy armor and performing long combat scenes was an enormous challenge. Sweat would build up, costumes would stick,
this amazing imagination, and she loves princesses. And then one day she came to me and we were watching.
And movement became restricted. The makeup team was always on hand, helping Gadot stay comfortable while ensuring each shot ran smoothly and looked flawless. To ease the discomfort, she would frequently dab off sweat, change costumes quickly, and use light essential oils behind the scenes. There were often humorous moments as colleagues joked about her soaked scenes and lingering sweat. These everyday stories show audiences Gadot's effort and professionalism, proving that behind the superhero image is a real person overcoming ordinary challenges to deliver a flawless performance. Brad Pitt went through grueling scenes covered in mud and sweat in films like Fight Club. The set was thick with the smell of earth and perspiration, creating a challenge for both actors and crew. Pitt shared that colleagues would often laugh, joking that Brad brought the whole wilderness onto set. The makeup and costume teams were always ready with backup clothes, continuous deodorizing sprays, and close attention to every take. Pitt cheerfully noted that these hardships are part of being an actor, and it's this endurance that helps create the vivid, authentic scenes audiences love. Hugh Jackman, as Wolverine, had to perform continuous wrestling scenes while wearing a heavy, tight-fitting costume. Sweat spreading throughout the set was unavoidable. Jackman shared that physical endurance was a crucial part of fully embodying his character. The crew relied on high-powered fans, dry shampoo, and light essential oils to manage odors. Jackman often recounted many scenes that had everyone laughing, having to live with the smell for hours on end.
It's like a comic book. He goes, what? I said to X-Men, and I goes, well, no, they're doing a live-action version of it. He goes, what?
These everyday details highlight Jackman's professionalism, patience, and sense of humor, making the scenes even more engaging. These behind-the-scenes secrets are both surprising and dramatic, and you could be the first to discover them. Hit like, comment on your favorite actor, ring the notification bell, and subscribe now so you don't miss any exclusive behind-the-scenes footage we'll reveal next. On her Marvel sets, Scarlett Johansson wore tight-fitting costumes and fought continuously, causing sweat to build up quickly. She maintained a professional demeanor, while the makeup and costume teams stayed on hand to manage odors and keep her comfortable. Behind-the-scenes humor included blasting powerful fans, changing outfits between takes, and joking around with co-stars. These moments give audiences a relatable glimpse into her work, celebrate Johansson's professionalism, and show that creating outstanding scenes requires actors to face very human challenges. In Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds wore a full body, tight-fitting suit while performing non-stop fight scenes. The thick costume made sweat spread across his body, and Reynolds shared that long takes often had the crew running fans non-stop to manage the odor. With his trademark humor, he noted that these extended shoots are a testament to the realness of the acting craft, with the entire crew enduring the challenge together. This story is both relatable and a celebration of Reynolds' effort, giving audiences a deeper understanding of the hardships behind action scenes. In her dance and action scenes, Emma Stone had to shoot for hours in a hot studio. Sweat would build up quickly, requiring the makeup and costume teams to stay close to keep her comfortable. Behind the scenes,
Family, I love you so much. Thank you for everything. And to Doug Wall, and to Holly and Michelle and Craig and PJ and Greta and Bob Cooper.
Emma would sometimes have to convince the director to pause filming so she could wipe off sweat and take a short break, making the crew laugh. These everyday moments highlight Emma's professionalism, sense of humor, and dedication, while giving audiences a relatable glimpse into an actor's life. Today's behind-the-scenes stories show that Hollywood isn't just glamorous on screen, it's also full of laugh or cry moments that actors have to endure. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit like, comment on the actor who impressed you the most, ring the notification bell, and subscribe so you can explore even more hilarious behind-the-scenes secrets with us. Thank you for joining us for this video.